Hello, it's day 2 of our yarn advent calendar. And I'm pivoting. I keep saying that recently in my life. I'm gonna do something else today. Instead of knitting a sock, we're gonna knit a shawl. I'm gonna knit the Sophie shawl by Petite Knit. Literally everyone and their mom on my Instagram is knitting the shawl, and it looks like a great first shawl project because it's like garter stitch with an I-cord. I think it's gonna be pretty easy. The only thing about this pattern is it calls for worsted weight yarn. But since we have a sock advent calendar, we're gonna be using sock yarn. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna open the day 2 sock yarn box, December 2nd sock yarn box of the advent calendar. And then we're going to find another yarn that I have. I have a lot of sock yarn. So I'm thinking I'll use the Potluck Multi from the Hedgehog Fibers advent calendar, and then I'll hold it with like a solid of some sort. And that'll be how we start the shawl. And then maybe when we're like almost done with the mini hank, we will start to like gradually blend in the next day until the shawl is done. Sound good? All right, let's see what's in December 2nd's box. Here we have the yarn advent calendar. I'm like keeping it in its packaging for now. I don't know why. I feel like I should save this and like do something cool with it. It's so cool. All right, so we did day 1, which I put back. Oh, I should put like the leftover ball back in there. I should also show you what the sock looks like. I'll show you it at some point in this video. So here we have day 2. It has a cute little taupe circle on it. And let's see what's inside. Day 2, the beginning of our Sophie shawl. Okay, epic colorway. Pink and green and some like black and brown tones, some yellow, some peach. There's a lot in this. I think they're all gonna be like this, like hella colors, but primarily like bright pink, kind of hot pink, and then kind of limey green. So let me put this, ooh, I'll take this out. Even though they're all the same. And I'll just put that back in there for now. Putting this back, I do have the rest of day 1. It's right here. This was from yesterday's video, shaking the table, and this I'm hoping is enough to do my second sock. So I'm just gonna put this and its original tag back in day 1, just to keep things a little bit more organized over here instead of just like, you know, keeping it on the table. And we do have to wind the hank because it's a hank. Okay, I'm going to wind this and then we will dig through my sock stash and find a color to hold it with. It's very pretty. I like this one a lot. I kind of like this one better than the first day, but if you've been on my channel for a while, you know I'm drawn to the very bright colors, especially bright pink. Alright, here's our beautiful ball, and now we shall pick a yarn to go with it. So pink, green would be easy, but we might have something that would be interesting. So we have all of this yarn. We also have purple, like a lot of the purple, so I could like blend that into the next color easily. Pink seems too obvious. Neon, I feel like I should save this for a sock, but I guess I could always buy more. We love buying more yarn. This could be nice. And there's more of that, so I could definitely blend that into the next color too. We have some green. Green might be cool. Is this the one? There's that. The yellow is kind of tight. Should we do yellow? Let's do yellow. Okay, I'm going to wind this one now and put all these other ones back. And then we will figure out what needles we're gonna use. And we will cast on our Sophie shawl. This actually has less yardage than the Hedgehog Fibers mini hanks. I think these are like 75, I'll have to check, 75 yards. This one is from Knitted Wit and it is 46 yards. So I'm definitely gonna run out of this first. Is this a bad idea? No, we'll just deal with it when we get there. We'll figure out what to do when we get there. Here's our combination. This is obviously much less yarn than this. I'm gonna look at the pattern and get my needles and cast on a little bit, and then I'll show you what I have in a little while. Let me know what you think of this combination in the comments right now. Do you think I'm making a mistake? Should I have picked a neutral? Should I have picked a full hank of sock yarn so I could knit the whole shawl with the one base color? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you soon. It's the next day. It's the next day. Basically went home and I spent the rest of my evening working on my Sophie shawl. So I made quite a bit of progress. It is kind of gonna be a crazy colorway for this shawl, but I'm having a good time knitting it. I just got to the end of my yellow yarn. I still have a lot of my potluck yarn from Hedgehog Fibers from my advent calendar. So we do need to get through this before I can open another day and like see what's next. So, and I'm saying that because I'm definitely gonna need another one of these for this project, but I wanna switch the color that I'm holding now because I have to, because I'm out. And so I'm thinking I'm gonna pick another color that's in this yarn, and then we will probably run out of this before the next yarn. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that it just works with day 3 of the advent calendar. I am tempted to like look and see what's in there, but I feel like that would ruin like the vibe of this video. Like it should just be working with what you have. So let's pick another color to hold with the potluck yarn, and I'll continue knitting my Sophie shawl. Also, I did finish my sock from yesterday's video. It definitely took me a long time to do this. Like, why do I think sock knitting is fast? It's really not fast at all. So this is the finished sock. So we have our potluck yarn from Hedgehog Fibers, and I kind of like blended it with this purple yarn. And then I got a little lazy with my blending and did stripes after my heel. And then I just did the purple yarn, which is like the Oink. What's the brand? It's like, I don't know. I said it in the last video. And then this orange is from Knitted Wit. It's the same brand as the yellow that I had used my Sophie shawl. So that's the finished sock. And I did write all of the steps down for this. So let me know what you think. Do you think this sock is ugly? Do you think I should write this into a pattern? I think if I did, I would probably like add more rows here to kind of blend it a little bit better. Because I did stripes and then I did a couple rows where it was like every other. And I think I could add some more of those so it blends a little bit better. Yeah, let me know what you think. I was just kind of making it up as I went along. Let's pick another yarn. Let me get my yarn. Okay, so this, oh my gosh, I put the basket on my project. This is what we have so far. It looks so bright. It is very bright. And then this is the yarn. Again, we have a lot of pink, green tones, some brown, but I don't think I want to do brown. I kind of feel like I should do pink, but I also like don't want to be just using all my sock yarn to do something that's not a sock. Even though I know I can like go buy more. Let's just see. So I have this. This could be cool. That's actually, that might be a good one, but let's keep looking. I do have brown, which would look nice, but I don't think that's what I want to do. I think that's like too different from what I'm doing, and I don't really want it to look color blocked. I would rather it look just kind of funky and like blended. Does that make sense? Okay, I also have purple. No. I feel like I'm gonna have to do a green tone. I don't know, I think this one looked better with this. The green in this is like lime. Well, it actually changes. It changes tone. I could just like totally do something different and do blue. No. I think like this color would be nice, but we have to save that because I need to make another one of those socks I just showed you, and I use this. Okay, let's take one more look. Green. This one is nice, but I don't know why I feel like I should save this. Although I think it would blend the best. Look. Okay, let's just use this one. This is Kelbourne Woolens. I forget the color. It's like wrapped up in there, but I think it's like lime or whatever their like most neon green is what this is. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping balls. So I'm going to just keep knitting my Sophie shawl with these until my potluck yarn runs out, and then I'll show you what I have before tomorrow, before we pivot to tomorrow's video. So far this pattern is really easy. I would definitely recommend this for like a first shawl. It's my first shawl and it's so easy. It has like a 6-row repeat, and I just like wrote it down after doing it like twice. I remembered what it was. It's really simple. It's just knit stitches, and I did this in like 2 hours. So it's going very quickly. Definitely would recommend this. I'm gonna make the biggest size, which I think was like 15 inches wide. I don't know. I just thought that I thought I would want like more, you know, because if I'm actually gonna wear this, I'm probably gonna be super cold, so I'm gonna want more. And since we're not like, since I'm just using little balls, I thought I could make the biggest size because like I don't have to worry about running out of yarn. I'm already doing something weird. I would definitely recommend this pattern so far. I mean, we haven't even gotten to the center of the shawl. I still have a lot of knitting to do, but so far it's a pretty fun pattern. Good like mindless knitting. And you learn how to make a little I-cord, which looks so nice. There were tips for like blending your, or for like changing colors in a nice way. They recommend doing it in the I-cord, but I would have had like so much yarn waste if I had stopped over here. So I'm just gonna change in the middle and like try to weave in the ends nicely, because I don't want to waste any yarn. I'll see you soon.
Few inches later.
Okay, I just finished my ball of yarn from the advent calendar. See how much is left? Here. Tiny little bit left. So this is how much I got done with the Sophie shawl with that one mini hank from the advent calendar. Quite a bit. Oh, let me measure it. I haven't even gotten to the center of the shawl yet, but I have done about 21 inches. So it actually, I used, I got a lot out of that little hank, and I think I'll probably have to use like 1.5 more to finish this. That's my guess right now. 1 full and then maybe a half. So that's it for this video, and I will see you tomorrow for Yarn Advent Day 3, and hopefully the color works with this shawl so we can just continue knitting this shawl, because I am a little worried. I'm worried I'm gonna open that box and it's gonna be like completely different colors, and I'm gonna have to think of something else, or this is gonna get weird. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye.